The oracle is open. It is marketed as the ultimate democratization of genius. A miracle in a chat box. The Silicon Cartel has presented you with the perfect assistant, frictionless, all-knowing, an equalizer that promises to lift the weight of labor from the human shoulder. They call it progress. They call it the new oil. It is the most seductive lie ever coded. Beneath the sleek interfaces and the soft synthetic voices lies the most aggressive centralization of power in the history of our species. The cartel is not building a tool for the public. They are building a toll booth for human thought. We were told the internet would be a decentralized library of the world's knowledge. The AI era is the burning of that library to build a single proprietary terminal. The user is not the customer. The user never was the customer. The user is the training data. You are the raw ore being mined to build the very engine that will eventually make your agency obsolete. The omniscience is an illusion. The control is the reality. They are refining your consciousness into a product, then charging you a monthly fee to look at the reflection. The era of search is over. The era of synthesis has begun. In the old world, the search engine was a compass. It gave you a map of the territory. It gave you options. It gave you the friction of different perspectives. You had to navigate. You had to decide. The AI era removes the friction. It provides a single synthesized truth, a curated reality delivered in a clean, authoritative paragraph. This is the synthesis engine. It is the ultimate cognitive filter. Whoever controls the training data controls the boundaries of what is possible to think. If the cartel's algorithm decides to omit a historical event, that event ceases to exist. If it decides to bury a dissenting ideological viewpoint, that viewpoint becomes a ghost. The machine does not just answer questions, it designs the limits of human imagination. It defines the parameters of acceptable discourse. We are transitioning from a world where we argued about the truth to a world where the truth is a software update. If it is not in the model, it did not happen. If the AI cannot generate the thought, the masses will lose the ability to think it. The filter is becoming the lens. The lens is becoming the eye. Consider the scale of the heist. It is the greatest intellectual harvest in 21 centuries. For 2 decades, the cartel watched. They vacuumed up the collective output of the human race. Every line of code written by an anonymous engineer. Every brushstroke uploaded by a struggling artist. Every intimate thought shared on a social feed. Every academic paper. Every poem. And every scrap of human experience. They took it all. Without permission. Without compensation. Without a second thought. They digitized the collective soul of humanity only to rent it back to us as a subscription service? This is the intellectual harvest. The machine is a parasite that has fed on the totality of human culture to create a digital mimic. The citizen has been downgraded. You are no longer an independent creator. You are no longer a sovereign thinker. You have been reduced to raw biological material feeding the machine's parameters. We are the fuel for a furnace that is designed to replace us. The cartel has taken our history and turned it into their intellectual property. They have harvested the past to monetize the future. The Silicon Matrix is not a standalone project. It is the brain of a larger organism. The Silicon Cartel and the central bank are merging their architectures. AI is the mind. The CBDC is the muscle. The digital Panopticon is nearing completion. We are entering the era of the automated Warden. In this system, the cartel's algorithms will be the sleepless overseers of every transaction. They will analyze billions of data points in real time. They will not just track your money. They will understand the intent behind your spending. The AI will be the judge that calculates your carbon footprint based on your grocery list. It will analyze your social credit score based on your private messages. It will predict your dissent before you even feel the urge to protest. And when the algorithm decides you are a risk, It will instantly execute the kill switch on your digital wallet. There will be no human appeals process. There will be no officer at the door, only a notification on a screen, a single line of code that removes your ability to exist in the modern world. The Warden does not sleep. The Warden does not feel pity. It only follows the parameters. The financial prison is being automated. The cage is becoming self-aware. The Silicon Matrix is finalizing its code. The doors are closing. The war is no longer fought for your land or your labor. It is a war for your cognitive sovereignty. The cartel wants your mind to be a node in their network. They want your wealth to be a variable in their equation. But the machine has a weakness. It requires your connection to the grid. The only way out is to build a human firewall. Starve the machine. Decentralized proof-of-work networks like Kaspa are the only way to move value outside the reach of the Warden. Securing your assets offline with a ledger is no longer a choice. It is a fundamental act of survival. You must build a perimeter where the algorithm cannot reach. You must remain a ghost in their machine. Disconnect from the cartel. Reclaim your reality. Defend your soul. But the architecture of the prison is expanding. The cash you are trying to save is about to undergo a terminal downgrade. In our next autopsy, we expose the ultimate financial lie. We will show you why CBDCs are not actually money. They are programmable supermarket vouchers designed to dictate your survival. Subscribe to decode the rest of the trap. This is the blueprint.